JetBlue passenger plane narrowly avoided what could have been a catastrophic mid-air collision with a U.S. Air Force aircraft while flying near Venezuelan airspace, in an incident that alarmed both the crew and passengers. Flight 1112, traveling from Curaçao, reportedly encountered a military refueling tanker at a dangerously close distance, raising serious concerns about the safety of shared airspace in the region. Only 20 minutes after takeoff, the commercial airliner had to halt its climb mid-ascent, according to reports, as the crew took evasive action to avoid the approaching military aircraft. JetBlue spokesman Derek Dombrowski confirmed that the airline had immediately reported the incident to the relevant aviation authorities, emphasizing the seriousness of the near-miss and the need for an investigation. Radio communications obtained by the Associated Press revealed that the JetBlue pilot directly blamed the military plane for the dangerous encounter, expressing alarm over the situation and its potential consequences. The JetBlue pilot said, and I quote, "We almost had a mid-air collision up here. They passed directly in our flight path. They don't have their transponder turned on. It's outrageous. We just had traffic pass directly in front of us within 5 miles of us, maybe 2 or 3 miles. But it was an air-to-air refueler from the United States Air Force and he was at our altitude. We had to stop our climb." Unquote. At this time, it remains unclear exactly how close the two aircraft came, especially since the refueling tanker was allegedly flying without its transponder active. The transponder is a device essential for air traffic control to monitor aircraft locations and prevent collisions. A U.S. Southern Command spokesperson confirmed that the military is aware of the incident in Caribbean airspace and is currently reviewing all available information to fully understand what occurred. The U.S. Southern Command spokesman, Colonel Manny Ortiz said, and I quote, "We are aware of the recent reporting regarding U.S. military aircraft operations in the Caribbean and are currently reviewing the matter. Safety remains a top priority and the military is working through appropriate channels to assess the facts surrounding the situation." The skies over the Caribbean have become increasingly crowded in recent weeks as the United States has expanded its military presence, heightening tensions in the region and raising concerns for both commercial and civilian flights. As part of this buildup, the U.S. has deployed additional aircraft, military equipment, and personnel, signaling growing pressure on Venezuela and increasing the risk of incidents in shared airspace. Since August, the U.S. has sent warships, submarines, aircraft carriers, F-35 fighter jets, and approximately 15,000 personnel to the Caribbean and surrounding areas as part of its strategic operations. This buildup includes Carrier Strike Group 12, which features the USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier, demonstrating a significant projection of American military power in the region. Last weekend, U.S. Air Force refueling tankers arrived in the Dominican Republic under an agreement. The agreement allows American forces to use the country's territory for counter-narcotics and other operations. Since early September, the U.S. has conducted a series of strikes targeting boats alleged to be carrying narcotics, highlighting the ongoing military and security operations in Caribbean waters. Washington has accused Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro of leading the so-called Cartel de los Soles, which the U.S. designated as a terrorist organization just last month, further complicating diplomatic relations. Meanwhile, Maduro claims that the Trump administration's actions are intended to remove him from power and seize control of Venezuela's oil resources, framing U.S. military operations as a direct threat to his government.